police get called because this girl is actually causing some kind of a disturbance because she wants her papers after they just performed a procedure on her. But I don't think what she's taking into consideration is it takes a little bit of time to upload those papers and get them all filled out.
Hi, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, of course.
She's over here.
Okay.
Why can't they just do what they need to freaking do? Why, like...
All right, what's going on?
Oh, so they called the cops. They have the cops here now.
All right, what's going on?
There is nothing here. All I asked was just for my documentation about what happened here and what went on. And they refused to give me my paperwork. And that's all I asked. That's it. I don't understand why it's a problem or an issue for me to...
See this? You see this? She clearly hasn't finished her work as of yet. You could already tell. Right off the bat, you know that the reason that she hasn't given her documents is because she probably just doesn't want to tell her, like, yo, I haven't filled it out yet. You know, you just came out of the chair. It's probably going to take me a day or two because I'm not going to do it now. I mean, she could do it now, but why? You just finished. Why can't you just be patient? Why do you need it immediately?
get my documentation of what happened today.
Did I refuse to give it
Yes,
to you?
you refused to give it to me and you told me no.
I said
no.
I said she just left the chair.
I
I was
didn't-
unable to have documentation
I didn't just-
until I
Wait, let
compile
her
it.
finish. Okay.
Until I compile it. I asked her if she would like to come back for it,
Okay.
then she can come back for it.
Okay, do you understand her?
No, ma'am. Please. Because I was sitting
I'm
in
not
that-
going to argue with you
I'm
on
not
this.
trying to argue with you, ma'am. Just how
She
you
said
allowed,
that you can have the documentation, just not right now.
just how you allowed her to talk, I'm asking for the same respect.
All right,
I love how he's just standing in the back of this guy right over here. He just wants nothing to do with any of this. But
let's go outside and talk.
I'm asking for the same respect. Why is that an issue? That I'm asking for the same respect that you just gave to this woman, but you're not giving it to me.
Okay, what's going on?
The problem is, I was sitting down, okay, waiting to get the documentation before I got the documentation, which was asking for the things that were done here today. They told me, oh, you don't have to pay, you can just leave, it doesn't matter. They told me I didn't have to pay, I could just leave, when I told them I had the money to pay for today and what happened today. And
So what's the issue?
the issue is all I want is documents that happened today so that way I can take it and I can get the work done that I needed done.
You heard what she said, right? You can get it later.
But why is it an issue for me to get it?
Okay. All right, can you hang up the phone? He's not part of this right now.
Okay, so I can come back later and pick them up?
I told her I would mail them to her address because
now hold on, that's where I actually have to pause for a second, because the person on the phone, which I'm guessing is her boyfriend, he just told her, listen, stop arguing. What you can do is just come back later and then pick them up, which is pretty obvious. I mean, they're not gonna expedite her paperwork unless she requests it, right? Because normally what they do is they'll compile it for the day and then they'll normally just take care of it either in the morning or they'll take care of it at night. Like, you don't know what it is that they have going on over there instead of, just taking care of your paperwork. So what they would do is they would just delay it until they really have to get to it, which will probably just take about a day at the most.
They don't have an address on.
and I asked her to write it down.
All right,
and
hang up
she
the
wouldn't.
phone. This person's not a part of it. Okay.
Yes, he is.
All right, so you're going to have to leave the property now. And if you come back here and cause more issues, we're going to have a bigger issue, okay? They do not have the documents ready for you right now, and that's the end of it.
Straightforward.
That's it, cool. Okay, that should be that simple. Why was it that such a problem?
Because they don't have an address or a place to send it to.
She
That's
does
why.
need
So
to write
can you give her one?
Why? They already told me I have to leave. I have to leave the premises right now.
If you want them sent to you, then give them the address. It's very simple.
She's a brat. She is definitely a brat. However, though, when I say she's a brat, I'm saying that not in the sense of which some of you guys might be interpreting she's a brat, like she's spoiled or anything. No. The vibe she's giving off.
What address? How?
And,
They just told me to leave the premises and I can come back and pick it up later, right? Why do I have to have it mailed? Why can't I come in?
Well, it's gonna take me a minute to do it, and the way she was acting, I couldn't have her. If you guys are sitting here with her, I'll do it.
Look, I don't care. It's up to
She
you
was.
guys.
That's fine. I'm not. I just want my
I'll stay here while you're here.
I'm just, when I can come back and pick up my documentation, I will come back and pick
she's
it
gonna
up.
print it up right now. while we're
Okay,
waiting
all right, just
outside.
come
I
outside.
don't know. I don't want, no.
We're gonna wait outside and she's gonna print it up while we're here.
I thought she just said that they can't.
Yeah, go wait outside.
Just wait outside.
Fuck off outside. Go wait the fuck outside and she'll print it for you.
Yes, Daddy.
I know. Yeah, y'all didn't catch that? I knew it. That little 5-second conversation that she just had with that guy on the phone, yeah, that tells me a heck of a lot more about her than anything else I'm gonna see in this video. Watch this again.
She's gonna print it up right now. while we're
Okay, all right, just
outside.
come
I
outside.
don't know. I don't know.
We're gonna wait outside, and she's gonna print it up while we're here.
I thought she just said that they can't.
Yeah, go wait outside.
Just wait
All right, well,
Listen
Go
for it.
outside. Go wait the fuck outside and she'll print it for you.
Yes, Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Come here, wait, wait, wait.
Yes, Daddy. Okay.
Are you gonna wait for the documents or not? Hello?
oh my god. You all right?
No, I just want to leave
Said-
and I can't leave.
Can you listen for 1 second? She said it was gonna take a few minutes, but the way you were acting, they didn't want to do it while you were here. But now that we're here, they'll do it while we wait outside with you, okay?
I don't.
They don't, you know what? Do you have a job?
Thank you, officer. I will wait right here.
Okay. We came back.
I'm just waiting for
Okay.
the paper that they said that they were just about to bring out.
Yeah, and then you left, so we thought you left.
No, I left to go for a walk so I can calm down. I didn't leave,
Okay.
but you told me to come back in here when everything was done. So that's what I was doing.
I just told you to wait outside, then you.
That's what I was doing outside. I was waiting.
Okay.
I
All
went
right. Can
for a
you
walk.
just sit down and we'll get your documents here in a minute.
I'll go for another walk again and wait.
Okay. Don't go for a walk. Just stay here. I don't need you to walk around everywhere. I need to find where you're at so we can just give you the documents. I'm sure it'll be
I
just
can
another
come
minute.
back when the documents are done and I can go for a walk until then. I don't understand why it's a problem for me to just step outside and go for a walk. And
Okay. Can
wait.
you just step outside and just wait there? Because once they get the documents, we can just hand it to you. I can't be here all day while you're going on
You
a
don't
walk.
have to be here all day. I can come back in a few minutes when the paperwork is done. I don't understand why that's a problem.
Okay. Can you just stay here for 1 minute and then we'll get you your documents, okay?
Okay, that's the part that kind of is stupid and confusing, because why not just ask about the progress of the documents just so she has an idea of how long this is actually going to take to kind of confirm, do you need to be going on a far walk, or can this be like a run to the store? Because I in this case, I actually agree with the girl. If I want to leave, I want to leave, but if I need the documents, I need the documents at the exact same time. So they need to get a rundown of how long this is all going to take. Like, can they get a window, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, as opposed to just wait 1 minute, you know, they're almost done. Well, almost done is not a time. Unfortunately, almost done is not on my watch.
I don't understand why.
Okay, you're making a bigger
I'm
issue than
not
needs to be.
trying to make an issue. I'm not trying to make a problem. I'm just, why can't I go for a walk until this is done?
That makes sense.
Do I have to,
How much longer till the documents are ready? Okay.
so can I go for a walk until it's done?
No, stay here or we're going to be trespassing you from here, okay?
Why
Just
can't-
stay here.
Why?
Just stay here. They're getting the papers. I'm not going to babysit.
You don't have to babysit. I said I would come back in a little bit when this
Okay.
is done. I can give you a call first, and then when they're done, I can call you and we can come here together if you want.
Just stay here for a minute.
I don't want to do that. I just want to leave so that way I can go and finish what I had to do today.
They're working on it.
And they're taking a long time, so I can't go for a walk because I have to
Well,
go fill out an
you-
application and an interview right now.
Okay. You left. Okay,
Yes.
we saw you leave. I hung out here for another 5 minutes. You clearly weren't coming back. I told them you left.
I never said I wasn't coming back. I never said I
How
wasn't.
am I supposed to know? I can't read your mind.
You can't read my mind. Okay, you don't know what I'm going to do or what I have to do. I had an appointment to go at another place that's near here that I missed an appointment.
Okay, that's not my fault.
And that, okay, that's fine. So I went to go and take care of what I had to take care of. And I
Okay.
came back so that way I can get the
You can
paperwork.
let us know what you're doing just so we know, hey, you're coming back. Because I was about to leave. And then they were going to have to call me back out here again and we're going to have another issue.
So then if you want to sit here and wait while I go and do what I have to do, fine.
No, we're not doing this. I'm not playing games with
I'm
you.
not trying to play games. I have an appointment somewhere else that I have to be at.
Okay, then do you want to come back later today for the documents?
I can come back whenever I need to come back for the paperwork and whenever the paperwork is done. That's not a problem. I don't mind coming back when the
Okay,
paperwork is
you
done.
had an issue with it earlier today.
No, I did not.
You did.
This could be easily resolved by them just saying, hey, we'll call you when the documents are done. Honestly, it really is just that simple. We will call you when the documents are finished. if you really need it by today, we'll get it done by today. And if you're in the area, you can come pick it up, but we'll call you. I mean, she has a phone. She clearly has one. Dude's off the phone now, so it's clearly free, and she's clearly there, and she has a car, and she has no issue with going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And this cop clearly needs to go to where she wants to go. But I think that she thinks that things are going to escalate as to why she's handling it the way that she is, you know?
That's why I was called here, because you had an issue with it. I'm not playing games with you.
I never had an issue coming back to pick up my paperwork, but they told me that I wasn't going to be able to get it for a while.
Okay, just hang on 1 second. Let me see how much longer it's going to be.
I have another appointment I had to get to. And
Okay, you're going to have to wait.
What do you mean they? It's not they. It's a... Why can't I just come back after I finish what I had to finish there, and then I can finish my and then I can come and pick up the documentation, and I can call you
Just
when
wait a
I'm done
second.
there.
Is it ready?
2 more minutes. He's finishing his note real quick. That's why I said it would be better if she came back.
Right, well,
But I prefer her
now-
not to come back ever.
Okay, so is she going to be trespassed?
Yes.
Okay,
And then,
so you hear this, okay? If you leave the property and come back, you'll be arrested.
I
If
just
you
want
leave
my-
right now, you cannot come back,
I
okay?
just want my paperwork.
Okay, wait 2 minutes, and you'll have your paperwork, okay? Do you understand? If you return to this property, you will be arrested.
And
I don't mind that. I don't care about that.
Okay, so
That's
you-
fine. I just want my documentation so I can take it to my new doctor, so
Okay.
that they can do what they need to do. Since they don't want me here.
Moody. Okay. So, like I said, you're just going to have to wait here, because if you leave and come back, you're getting arrested.
I can't get my paperwork and documentation even if I leave and come back.
I'm telling
you're
you.
not able to come back anymore. So you're,
No.
if you would like it, you have to wait.
I have to wait.
You
2
have to be
minutes for
here
what?
and
Let me write down my information or whatever.
Okay,
so-
ma'am, sit down.
I'm not a dog. I'm not sitting down like I'm a dog. I'm not a dog.
Stay right there. You're not moving anywhere. You're waiting for your documents. Unless you want to leave, then you're going to be trespassed. You'll be arrested at your return.
I want my paperwork.
Come sit down. You're not blocking the
I'm not
doorway.
a dog.
You
I'm not a
smoking
dog.
94.
For what?
We're getting back up here in case I have to go hands on with you. Come sit
Now
down.
things are escalating.
Come sit down.
Hands on with me for what? All I asked was for my papers. I don't understand why this is an issue.
You smoke on 10th floor right now.
I'm not refusing anything. I didn't know. I'm asking for my documents.
Get out of the doorway. You're not going to be blocking the doorway for all these other
I'm
customers.
not blocking the doorway for anything. The door's open. Anyone can come in here.
All the other customers. All of them. All the other customers. Maybe I'm being too charitable to this girl. But I don't know. All the other customers that are barreling to get in here.
I'm not blocking anyone.
Ma'am?
Oh boy. Okay, what you just saw right there? Yeah, I've seen that move before. This? It's never a good sign. Female does this? Never, ever, ever been a good sign. Not from what I've seen anyway. Because usually it follows with, I'm about to do something to you. And I don't want to, but I'm about to do something to you. You're trying my patience. I think that's the one, actually. I think that's it. This is the you're trying my patience here.
I do not want to go hands on with you. Can you come sit down right now?
I'm not a dog.
It's a nice watch.
Who called you a dog?
You're telling me to sit down like I'm a dog.
Yes,
I'm not
get
a
out of the
dog.
door. Okay, fine. Come stand by this wall. Get out of this doorway right now.
Why? Because I'm asking for my papers?
Yes. Come stand over here.
Okay, yes, I am obviously kidding. But in all seriousness though, yeah, you can't block the door like that. Come on now. You're not gonna just stand in front of the door like that with the door open. That obviously signals to anyone that would be coming, any potential customers, that there is clearly an issue going on here, and it might even turn some of them off, which is gonna be harmful to the dental office's business. And you cannot do something like this. And right now, yeah, aside from all the jokes, yeah, she's being spoiled. She's clearly, obviously being spoiled, or being a spoiled brat, right? Trying to have her own way. The easiest way to have done this would be to take her phone number, and we will call you once it's completed. Now they're probably being extra patient with her, or they're probably being extra slow with her because she now wants to take that information and go over to a new business, which is not good for them. So therefore, if you're no longer my client, why should I make you my top priority? Other than the fact that now you're intruding on my door. And so now you're just becoming a nuisance.
My papers?
Yes. Come stand over here.
I don't understand why.
Okay,
it's a
all right.
problem. For what?
Okay, go stand over there right now.
not
She's
a
about to
dog.
arrest
You're
her.
blocking the doorway.
I'm keeping the door open. Anyone can come in here at any time.
Okay, my part.
She was about to detain her.
All right, do you have your ID on you?
No, I do not.
All right,
Here we go.
get off the phone.
No, I'm calling my mom.
Get off the phone.
Here we go.
You can't tell me I can't call my mom.
Come sit over here. All right, she's trespassed. They're getting her documents right now.
I'm waiting.
She wants to be
They told me to
argumentative with me. I told her
Mom.
to sit down. She wants to call her mom and stay in the doorway.
Mom, they refuse
Go wait
to give me
outside.
my issue. They refuse to
All
give me
right,
my
let's go
paperwork.
outside.
No, I'm not
Let's go
doing
outside.
anything. They
Outside,
told me
you
to
go to
wait
jail.
2 minutes
Hey.
for my paperwork. I'm waiting for my paperwork. I'm opening the doors open, wide open.
Go outside.
Get outside
Go
now.
to jail.
Issue.
All right, that's
Why
it.
am
We're
I
done.
getting arrested? For what? Why am I being
Get up
let
and
go
go
of me?
outside.
Okay, I'll get
Get up
out.
and go outside.
I just wanted my paperwork. Why is that a problem?
Get up and go outside because you're not listening. Get
I'm
up and
not
go
listening
outside.
for what?
Was she just crawling?
Okay, and that's fine. Mom.
Get up and get outside now.
Okay, if you do not get up right now, you're going to jail.
That's it.
Just
All
go.
right, you're done.
No, I'm going outside. I'm going outside.
No,
I'm outside.
I'm not playing games
I'm
with you.
outside.
Secret.
I'm not playing any games. I'm not playing any games. I'm outside. I'm outside. Mom! Mom, get off of me. What am I? I'm not resisting. Oh, I'm not resisting. No, I'm not. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Turn around.
Oh, you're hurting me.
Turn around.
I'm trying to stop. Get off of me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. Please.
Turn away.
Get on me. Get on your step. Mom, you're hurting me. Please stop. Mom, stop. I'm not resisting. Please. Stop. You're hurting me.
Turn around.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Get a cuff on.
Yep, I'm coming.
Oh, stop. Oh.
Right now.
Why are you doing this? I just wanted my documentation. Why are you doing this?
I got one, Pep.
Oh.
Trying to get up.
Love in
Hey,
secret.
stop!
Turn
resisting.
around.
You're gonna get hurt if you don't comply. And that's by your own accord. Hey, release your hands!
I don't want to go to jail, please.
You want to get tased?
No, please.
Let go of your
In the
hands!
back
I
now.
want to go.
Hey,
Please. I just wanted my documentation.
Then you should have
hey,
listened.
stop resisting!
I was listening. I was listening.
You are not listening.
I can't breathe.
Stop. Stop.
All right.
Stop.
Roller. Yep.
All right, now stand up.
Okay, let me pause for a moment because that was obviously gonna happen. That was inevitable. Yeah, I told y'all from the moment that she did this, and then the backup came, you could already tell that this was gonna escalate into exactly what it's escalating to now. Especially since you cannot go down on the floor, and then now you're blocking the actual doorway. Once you was standing in front of the door, which is not the best idea. It's probably going to get you in a lot of trouble. But the second part now where she actually went down on the floor when they tried to put hands on her when the second cop came, yeah, that is a good way to get yourself in trouble.
What is it?
Was trying to read the text.
Please, I just wanted my paper.
Show me the C? Is that what it says? Let me see.
Please, I just wanted my
Show me the C. Whatever.
paper.
We have one customer.
Why? I asked for my paper. Why? No,
Knock it off.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes,
I'm
you
just
are.
laying here.
Freaking just four of us.
Come on,
I'm
sit
not
up.
fighting anybody. I'm not fighting anyone. Ow, stop!
Stand up.
You're hurting me.
Then stand up.
You're hurting me.
Stand up.
I am. You're hurting me.
Nobody's
Stand
hurting
up.
you. Stand up.
Why? Get up. You're hurting me. Stop. Stop. Oh, you're
Stop.
Stop! Stand still!
Why are you doing this? Why are you?
Oh, they're going to cut her
I
bag.
just wanted my paper.
Yeah, I got, yeah.
I just wanted my paper. Why is this a problem? Why would I call my mom and it became an issue?
Idea.
Why?
Let the thing go.
Oh, you're fucking hurting me, you fucker!
Now, that is crazy because on the one hand, you have the officer, the first officer with the knife actually cut the strap, and then you see The reason why I say it's crazy is because you see immediately the other officer actually trying to, you know, take out the straps nice and gently, like he's trying to treat her things with respect. But that's the other one just came to sit, no, forget that. Get that thing off of her right away.
Stop it!
I didn't do anything!
Really?
I didn't do anything! What did I do?
All right, come on, stand up. Let's go.
Public nuisance.
Hey,
No! I need my papers! I need my documents on my computer!
Knock it off!
That's my homework! That's my homework!
Where's your car?
That's my homework, please!
Knock it off!
No, that's my homework, my wallet, everything's in there!
We're gonna claim all your stuff now.
No, my Hey! I need my ID! I need my wallet!
Search him. It's speaking on that.
No, I need my ID! I need my wallet!
You're gonna get everything. Calm down.
No, I need my ID! I need my wallet! It's all over
You'll
there!
get everything. Calm down. This is ridiculous.
I just wanted my documentation!
Then you would have got it if you listened.
I
Just
did!
go. Stand up and get in the
I
car.
know! I'm not getting arrested for
Yes,
this!
you are. Get in the car.
Why am I getting arrested?
Because now you're getting arrested for refusing to move and assaulting a police officer. Get in the car.
I didn't assault a police officer!
Get in.
No!
Yeah, they're just coming up with any kind of charge. The man said assaulting a police officer and refusing to move. That's the charges. You heard him, right? Those are the exact same charges that he just levied at her, where she asked, what am I getting arrested for? And he said, refusing to move and assaulting a police officer. Here, check it out.
Yes, you are. Get in the car.
Why am I getting arrested?
Because now you're getting arrested for refusing to move and assaulting a police officer. Get in the car.
I didn't assault a police officer!
Get in.
No!
Man, you're gonna get pulled in if you don't give them a comment.
I didn't assault
You're gonna get teased in 1 second.
I didn't assault a police officer in my fuck! I need your backpack! Put your feet in! Hey!
Yeah, you gotta move your foot.
Backpack, please!
hey,
I
Get
need
in the
my
car.
backpack, please!
hey, you want to be tased?
Please!
Get it. Oh, God.
This is one of the reasons why they should have mandatory PT for cops. Physical training, like mandatory PT for cops. It took four of them? I think there were about 3 or 4, roughly. It took all of y'all just to take her down. This, 130-pound girl. Yes, I understand. Yes, she's flailing and all of that. And yes, she could put on the dead weight. But, dude, this needs to be taken care of, right? But, come on now. You need to exercise. There should really be mandatory physical training for cops.
Yeah.
He's out of breath.
Welcome back.
They're both out of breath.
I think she probably has something.
And now
like
the
that.
documents
She
are
doesn't
done.
want you guys to know. Does she like
And now the documents are done.
somewhere? I'm sorry. I told you I was frightened.
I did not do
2 men
I
on
told you we were gonna be back.
2 men on a young lady? It's just crazy to me.
She's an animal.
Alright, so this is her stuff.
Hang on, I got her clothes on.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
This is her paperwork. I never want to see the lady again.
I'm going to rewind it just for a second because I want you to take a look as to how out of breath all of them are. Like, all of them. They're all winded, which is crazy.
I'm sorry. I told you I was frightened.
I did not do
2 men on
I told you we were gonna be back.
2 men on a young lady? It's just crazy to me.
She's an animal.
Alright, so this is her stuff.
Hang on, I got her clothes on.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
This is her paperwork. I never want to see the lady again. I don't
Perfect.
know what
And this guy here hasn't said a damn thing yet.
I need to do for that trespassing or whatever, but
She already knows she's trespassed. She caused an issue, so.
okay. Well, thank you. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
I've never in my life seen something that crazy, but I guess that's normal for you guys.
The area she might have dropped.
Yeah, I only saw something that's crazy one other time, and it was me fighting another girl like that.
It's always the girls.
I'll tell you what, I will fight 3
Can I
guys
put this
his
out?
size
Okay.
before one
Here, I
girl.
got it. She she wouldn't fill out any paperwork.
Nothing.
I don't see anything.
I got a little marijuana.
There's plenty of places.
She just said it seemed like she went back there to hide something from us. So she has
trying to come over here right now.
a tiny marijuana, but she has a card, so.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, I'll put.
I don't think that's allowed.
A tiny marijuana, but she has a card, so.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, I'll put. God. That one's out.
I knew we were gonna come back here too.
Yeah.
I didn't know you stayed. I thought you left.
I was gonna pull out, and then
And I was
the
like-
lady came running at my door right as
Oh,
you
did
pulled
she?
out. Yeah, I was like, "Hey, she's back," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "She's in there." I'm like, "Are you serious?" And I was just gonna handle it, but then she started getting a little
Nah,
aggressive. and
yeah,
I'm like,
I knew I would have came right back.
yeah, no, I know.
Karina, yeah, Roots.
All right, I'm gonna
Here.
start doing stuff. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go start doing stuff. What am I going to do?
Let's go. No more fighting. Let's go. Come on. You'll get out today if you don't fight.
You're gonna
Let's
get
go.
more charges if you don't
The
comply
faster
with
you
this.
get there, the faster you'll get out. As soon as you get up,
Yep.
get up. We're
You're-
gonna put them in the front, but
Yep,
you gotta
they're gonna
stand
be
up.
loose.
We're gonna take those off and put them in the front. All right? Put this off.
Right up there.
No, they'll be fine. We're gonna put them in the front. All right? What's your first name? What's your name?
Karina,
Karina.
I think.
We're gonna put them in the front. We're taking them off. Hang on. Stand up. You gotta stand up. Yep. You
Those
gotta
were
stand
really
up.
loose on you too.
You gotta stand up.
Hang on to that.
Hang on. No, you gotta put them in the front or we're gonna put them in the back. Where do you want them? Oh, stop. It's not tight.
Nope.
It's not tight. All right, hang on. All right, hang on.
Okay.
Now, admittedly, cuffs do hurt because they normally squeeze the. Never mind.
Okay. You're good. It is not tight. If I can get my finger in there, it's cool. Okay.
You didn't even try to put your finger through it.
Okay, here, watch your head.
Come on, get up in there, all right? Come on.
Up in. Sit right up in the corner. All the way over.
All right, scoot in.
Okay.
Or whatever. Or hey, you're gonna hit by the door. Or you can just do that. Okay. Oh my god.
Okay, so let's see what we're looking at here. Charges: disorderly conduct, resisting officer, trespassing. Was she trespassing though? Was she really trespassing because the officer told her to stay there and she said if you leave and you come back. So technically she was out of the office. She even crawled, you saw her when she crawled out of the office. So when she crawled out of the office, she didn't return back. So how are they trespassing her when they didn't tell her to get off the property? That doesn't make any sense, but let's continue. The sentence was prison, 5 days, time served, fines and costs, which is okay. Okay, I'm guessing that she probably put up more of a fight than what they were alluding to right afterwards because they said that if you cooperate, you'll get out today. Okay, all right, gotcha. Don't know how much of this is going to stick, but the resisting officer, yes. The disorderly conduct, yes. The trespassing, probably not. So who do you think is in the right? Do you think any of these charges are really going to stick? This is them, by the way, once again, for you to just take notice of. Disorderly conduct, resisting officer, and trespassing. And then, of course, you have the prison sentence, and then the fines and costs. In total, this girl gets an A just for straight up entertainment. But let me know your thoughts on this video. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to drop a like. Go check out Body Cam Reports. And I will see you guys again for the next one. Later, Karina. Be easy, y'all.